Good morning, first and second graders. Did you get the messages I sent? I sent out so many messages about all of your wonderful smiley faces. Whew! Have you started using your free passes yet, or are you saving them? If you don't know what I'm talking about, ask Mom and Dad to check their email. I would love to share some of the wonderful things that you wrote for your last packets. And so I'm going to take a minute this morning and read a couple of letters and journals that were turned in your last packet. This first one is a journal written by Parker. He says, I went to Holyoke during spring break to visit my grandparents. I got to play with two cats named Sambo and Smokey. My grandpa took me to see a wild turkey on the runway. I learned to shoot my BB gun with my grandpa. Boy, he had a fun spring break. Thank you, Parker, for sharing that in your journal. My next one I want to share with you is a letter that Emily wrote in her handwriting lesson when they were practicing letters. So it's a pretend letter to her grandma. Well, I suppose it could be a real letter, but here it goes. Dear Grandma, I had a fun day at school. I'm learning about Japan online. They have an island full of rabbits. They also have a dog cafe and a cat cafe. They have an island of cats too. I wish I could go to Japan someday but understand their language. I love you and wish you were here. I'm glad I met you. Love, Emily. She did a really beautiful job with her cursive when she wrote that letter in her handwriting class. Good job following Miss Howe's instructions, Emily. Well, folks, I'll save the rest for another day. Let's go on with our Bible drill. Do you have your Bible ready? If not, pause the video and go get it. Okay, let's say our books of the Old Testament. You know, I'll bet you could almost say them by yourself already. So let's say them together, and if I stop, you go ahead and say the missing book. What comes next? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Zechariah, Malachi, the 39 books of the Old Testament. Yesterday we found a neat promise in the book of Deuteronomy. Let's turn to the next book, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua. And let's find Joshua 23:10. Joshua 23:10. So the big 23, 4th chapter, and the little verse 10. Pause the video until you find it, and then we'll read it together. Joshua 23:10. One man of you shall chase 1,000, for the Lord your God, he it is that fighteth for you, as he hath promised you. You know, I have that verse underlined in my Bible to remind me that when someone hurts my feelings, or there's an invisible germ bothering my world, I don't need to fight or worry about it or stress over it. I can rest that God is fighting for me and he will take care of it. He'll take care of the person that hurt my feelings. He'll take care of the invisible germ that's keeping us closed up in our homes. And I am praying that he will take care of that germ soon so we can gather again together for school and gather again together for church. You know, this Sunday is a special Sunday in our life. It's Easter Sunday. And with being unable to gather together in big groups, we haven't been able to go to our churches like usual. Most churches have found a way to do services online, and you watch them on the TV from your home. You know, Mikey's dad is a pastor. Taylor's dad is a pastor. They've been doing videos on Facebook and Vimeo and making videos for their church people to watch so they can attend church. If you don't have a way to go to church, you could join me with my church. If you go to frbc.org Church on the computer, Pastor Miller will have a sermon and a service for us to watch from our homes for Easter Sunday. Starts at 10 o'clock, and you can find it on the church website. I would love to share that with you. Well, I think it's time to get to work. We've got some more smiley faces to earn. We've got some passes to use. I think it's Thursday. Thumbs up Thursday. Are you going to be able to be faster than the kids on the video class for arithmetic combinations? Kendrick told me he was getting faster. Janella says she's been pretty fast. I know Parker's been working really hard to be faster. I talked to Braxton the other day. He was really fast when he answered his combinations with me. If you're as fast as the kids on the video, send me a thumbs up picture. If you're still working on it, send me a sideways thumb today. Have a great day. Do your best.